Ever since Saturday, when his push went away. What a character to break, what a bind to take. We'll be missing you. I'm talking about main event Jay. We all knew he wasn't going to win anyway. Oh. Didn't I tell y'all in the other videos that Jey Uso's being punished? Didn't I tell y'all that? I think everybody that's been watching, not one person is surprised, bro. Because, like I said in the video before, what has Jey Uso done to even be world champ? Not one thing. Not one level of momentum to be a world champ. And I don't know, people, listen. I don't know if you noticed, but the yeeting is starting to slow down. I remember it was one point in time, everybody in the crowd was yeeting. Blowing, doing the air fan. Doing the arms with the air fan. You feel me? If anybody was standing in front of him, you got a lot of air that night. Starting to slow down. Because how long can you care? It happens. How long can you yeet if every fucking time yeet, yeet, yeet means defeat, defeat, defeat? That's all it means after a while. Defeat, defeat, defeat. That shit's about to die. Okay? He's about to die. And his push, oh, that's dead. Okay? He's gonna they're gonna do little things, but bro, it's not gonna happen. If anything, he should be winning the Intercontinental Championship more, honestly. He hasn't done anything to be a world champion, people. Not one thing. So, y'all gotta get over it. Main event Jey Uso, the idea of being called main event is just something that is just, it's a pronoun, pretty much. It's a little badge of honor. But he's not a main eventer, people. And the way things are going, he's never going to be. But this is what's wrong with a lot of y'all. All because someone get over or start getting over, you gotta stop thinking they need to be world champ. You're not thinking in the long run. That's what a lot of y'all not thinking. If Jey Uso would have won his title, he would have a very horrible run. Gunther's already having a bad run. So I don't know what you think Jey Uso run was going to be any better. Jey Uso is enhancements, okay? That's all he is. He still has the tag team stink on him. It's going to take a while to get that off of him. That's just... And then another thing, though. The idea that people today act like being a mid-carder is something wrong with that. Let me tell you some very popular people that are mid-carders. Hey, yo, you ever heard of Razor Ramon? You ever heard of Scott Hall? Yeah, he never won the world title. And he's one of the most famous wrestlers like ever. So you gotta quit acting like being a mid-carder is a bad thing. Mr. Perfect, very well respected mid-card guy. Owen Hart. Rest in peace to all three of these guys, by the way. Very respected mid-card guy. There's nothing wrong with being a mid-carder. Jey Uso might just be Scott Hall in the future. Not comparing, I'm just saying, far as a over guy that never won a world title, that might just be him. And there's really nothing wrong with that. Because y'all got to look at it on the statistic side. He hasn't done anything or gained any level of momentum, not one feud or anything to be a world champion, people. Now, yes, he's more over than Gunther, if you ask me. Like I said, Gunther's been having a pretty shitty run as well. But Gunther has way more accolades to brag on, though. Whether you like Gunther or not, Gunther has way more he can sit on and actually bring to the table compared to fucking Jey Uso, bro. Jey Uso has been a tag team wrestler his entire career. It's literally only been 2 years he's been a singles guy. It's going to take time to get that tag team stink off of him. I don't care how many of y'all want to yeet with him. It's going to take a minute. It ain't just going to happen overnight. Gunther has been a champion for what they say about 75% of his entire career in WWE. Jey Uso has been a tag team wrestler 90% of his career. Not higher than that. 97% of his career. Probably higher than that. Maybe 2% is just these last 2 years. This is about to be his third year being a singles guy. Dude, he's been a tag team wrestler all his fucking life. So, you got to get that out of your head. He's not a main eventer. Could he be? Maybe. But for the time being for a little while, it's not going to happen. And guess what? It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that being a mid-card guy that's famous. It's nothing wrong with that. But that's all I got to say, man. But I did say the WWE's punish him. Not the fact he's a mid-card guy. No, that ain't a punishment. There's nothing wrong with being a mid-card guy. They're punishing him because he got over. And he got so over, I don't think they were planning on him getting that over. They wanted everybody in the bloodline to get over, but I don't think they wanted him to get over to the point where he was starting to look like he's just as over as Roman Reigns. No, they gotta keep his momentum at a certain base. They can't just give you what you want, because it's not gonna work. He's not a world champion top guy contender. He's just not. But like I said, he got over a little bit more than what they was bargaining for. So they had to humble him, like Kendrick's song. They had to humble him. You had to level him out a little bit. Like, okay, hold on. We got to slow that down. We wanted the fans behind you. We wanted to try this thing out. But we didn't intend for you to be the top guy. That's just what it is. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. Pretty much the same thing. You can get over, but we got to minimize and we got to control on how much over you can get. And that's what's happening with Jey Uso. It's going to take a little bit longer for Jey Uso to actually be a main eventer. So, like, share, subscribe, dislike, all that other good shit. Pat yourself on the back. Sometimes you need to pat yourself on the back. It's not arrogance. It's just sometimes giving yourself some assurance that you're doing good, because sometimes nobody else is telling you you're doing good. You need to tell yourself you're doing good. Nothing wrong with that. We are out.